the star's detention isn't getting as much attention as it should. She says if LeBron James, for example, were held abroad, it would be treated much differently.
If it was LeBron, he'd be home, right? Yeah, it does. It's a statement about the value of women. It's a statement about the value of a Black person. It's a statement about the value of a gay person. All of those things, and we know it, and so that's what hurts a little more.
All right, let's talk about that with Cari Champion, journalist and host of Naked with Cari Champion. Cari, it's tough to hear her say that. You think she's right?
Oh, no, she's absolutely correct. In her defense as well, I was very proud of her coach, the Mercury's head coach, for saying that, because it's a very real thing. And it's time that we start saying the quiet part out loud. I think that Brittney's letter that she wrote to President Biden yesterday, that was delivered to him from my understanding, and that he read, was very clear. And there were excerpts from that letter where she described what she felt she would have to experience, meaning never leaving this Russian prison. And I think that we should think about that. She's someone's daughter. The humanity part of this is very disturbing. And Brianna, you see this because we don't hear enough about it. I think that we in the media are doing our best to get the word out, but there is this apathy towards Brittney Griner, which is so disturbing if you think about what could potentially happen to her. From my understanding, less than 1% of people who were tried in Russia actually get acquitted. So that means there doesn't seem to be any other option but some sort of jail time for her. And if that is the case, I want us to put all eyes on her. This is imperative. She is our sister. She is someone's daughter. She is someone's wife. She has a family, and we're not looking at it that way.
I think compounding this too, Cari, is that initially, and you'll hear this from many people whose family members are detained abroad, they feel like they have to be quiet, because they're told, be quiet, this is very sensitive, you don't want to jeopardize the release. But eventually they learn they have to make some noise. And I think we're really to that point. We're seeing Sherelle make a lot of noise. And she's sort of opening the door, perhaps, for other people too. What's the responsibility of athletes, of other people of note, to make some noise?
Look, if she's not free, we are not free, right? So it's everyone's responsibility. And you're right about what her wife is doing. And as a collective, there was this messaging that we heard throughout the league and that we've heard inside of our studios, if you will. Let's not talk about it. Let's not put too much attention on it. That messaging, to me, has to be turned around. That needs to be flipped upside down, because that's the only thing that will bring her home. I do believe the coach was absolutely correct in saying if this was LeBron, if this was whomever, but we can't play the if game right now. Time is running out. And so what we need to do, much like the wife is doing, she's fed up. She's tired of playing the quiet game. And we're saying the uncomfortable parts out loud. She is Black. She is a woman. She is a lesbian. Do we care about her? And it seems like we don't. If this letter did not hit, President Biden in his heart and make him feel like he needed to rush to action, I don't know what else we can do other than scream very loudly. I've been in contact with NBA players who have done all that they can possibly do to get the word out, because they are friends with her. Star NBA players are friends with Brittney Griner, and they're wearing their shirts. They talk about it during the press conferences. Other athletes are doing it. I was just on another show doing it. We're doing our best in terms of being vocal, but now we need a call to action, and that is to obviously contact your local congressperson. But we're now going to the president, as did Brittney Griner, and say we need help. And quite frankly, I thank you for having the time to talk about this story, because we have to put the attention on her as if she was our own, because she is our own.